evening and welcome to Series 2, Race 2 of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday Night Racing. Hi, I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, and tonight we have a very young leaderboard with some new names at the top, including William Muessler's Raven in the Herreshoff 12.5s, Brilliant Ken Appleton's Harbor 20, Infectious Smile Tristan Keen's J30, and Deep State Walt Pletcher's Viper 640 in Perf 1. "20 seconds to go for Perf 0, and already there's a battle for the boat. Sly, Slush Fund, mixing it up with the J111s, and Zool. They are coming back from their Annapolis to Newport, shoving everyone high. Don't go in there, calls are coming from the J35s and Perf 1, J35 leader on Gene, and our Walt Pletcher smallest boat. Where's that Viper amongst this mess? There they are, halfway down the pin, they know where to start. Individual recall, somebody got pushed over early. That's T-Bone. Bruce Artman, he's gonna have to restart. Action-packed here at the J105 start. The boat is extremely busy. Doghouse seems to have the line perfectly. Will Freedom be too early by bearing off? Mirage, so far, is also cutting people off on the lay line. He has the lead. Firebrand's getting spun out, 10 seconds to go. Already some boats are over early. Tenacious forcing people up. Freedom, another individual recall. Who is it going to be this time? Race committee just shouted off a long list of over earlies. Paladin spun out at the start. He'll be joining everyone restarting too. Warren Richter's back at the helm of Bat 4 this week. Taking it out to the right, one of the boats that wasn't over. J80's off the line with Derek Lynch's Outlaws in the lead overall, but Windrider has a very nice start at the boat. Starting closer to the pin is more Cowbell with Sarah Alexander at the helm. She was named Sailor of the Year for the Pacific Coast Conference, sailing out of the University of Southern California this year. Congrats to her. In the Etchells class, Matthew LaLumiere is still working on his boat while his father crushes this fleet. He's in the lead so far for this series, Todd LaLumiere on Marge. Moving to the inner course, we are now with the Harbor 20s where Brilliant has the lead, but Margaret Podlick and Peter Trockton on Skimmer are the first around tonight. This is where the inner course starts to mix things up. Cindy Weber's hubcap in second place for the Herreshoff 12 and a halves. Peter King is in the lead for the Herreshoff 12 and a halves. They have a typical out and back into the harbor course. Allberg 30s bring us back to the outer course with Tim Williams' Lingen 244 in the lead, but he isn't out here tonight. So 268 will be leading off tonight. Catching up with Perf 2, it's hard to catch up with Tony and Celia Moyna's Elvis, a Pearson Flyer, doing quite well tonight. Oh, J30 Cannonball. They lost their main halyard, and I guess the skipper couldn't convince anyone to throw a harness on and go up and get it, so they're going to turn around. So with the boats that are still racing, Shamrock, Bruce Urban is the most lured of the fleet. Everybody is liking this right-hand side. A lot more breeze over there. And already with kites up, heading back in is Perf 0 with Bob Fox's Sly, an XP44. They have a special guest on board tonight. So his name is Bob Fox. He named his boat Sly as sort of a play on words. And they found that there is a brewing company up in Pennsylvania called Sly Frocks Brewing. They took a picture with their beer, and none other than John Giannopoulos, the CEO of that brewing company, said, you know what? I like that look. I want to come down and go sailing with you guys. And he is on board tonight wearing red by the mast. A sign of the future with the woodwinds. Match racing in the background, a sign from the past. Moving back to the inner course along the Naval Academy waterfront, we have Margaret Podlick and Peter Trogdon still in the lead for the Harbor 20s. Marty Roche's J111 Velocity coming into the harbor. Alan Terhune on the main calling the shots. The mooring field is always something that makes Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night racing more interesting than a lot of races. Do you go above? Do you go below? Can you make it over those boats? Catching one little street puff down 2nd Avenue. They were able to get over that corner. Jibs luffing, barely making it. Well, Velocity will take the cake for the outer course tonight, helping his overall victory. He's usually at the top of the leaderboard. The rest of Perf 0 starting to mix it up with the Harbor 20s. Wow, nailing the ley line. Jim and Rachel Mead took the lead over from Skimmer. But Skimmer definitely had some heat on coming into this finish line. Only about 4 boat lengths left to go. Meteor is going to take it. Well, that is a rare sight to see someone come out of the right in the harbor and take the win. Bravo to Meteor. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you to the Boatyard Bar and Grill, the Annapolis Yacht Club. For T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love. We'll see you next week.